Hey folks, Alex here. Today we're playing Card Shark. This game... Profanity! Okay, depictions of suicide, death, violence, and gambling. This is a warning. So, you have been warned. Be aware if these are sensitive topics for you. Please stay away. Best experience with the gamepad. Lots of fun using. Gambler, the con artist, the dilettante? I'll be a gambler. I'm a gambling man. My dear player, it is with the utmost diligence that I must warn you against the hazards of this game. It will teach you the secrets that will turn you as easily into a beggar as into a king. It is based on the Memoirs sans Parole, a dangerous manuscript I unearthed in my beloved botanist of the 9 Rue Blanc. Be careful as you play through these fateful events and unravel the destiny of the Forgotten Queen. For here lies the work of the devil. It all began on a misty morning of 1743 near Pau in the south of France. Don't mind me, just moving my microphone. Hey lad, come here. My dog? No. Did your majesty have a good nap? I don't give a tinker's damn. Patrons are coming to work now. You can pet the dog? Good. Best game. What's you doing, fidgeting like a salmon about to meet the crab? You're about to have one of your convulsions, and you'd best make sure my customers don't see it. Come on, lad, you need to earn your keep. That's my boy. Now do your job. You, lad, come pour me a drink. Yes, sir. I didn't know I was supposed to hold. A bit more, please, than that. I'm thirsty. Good pour? Many thanks, lad. Now why don't you keep me a seat? Keep me company. Take a seat. I insist. Sit. I couldn't help but notice your mistress is rather rough with you. Oh ho ho. Can't you speak? No. You can't? How fascinating. Indubitably linked to these seizures of yours. That your mistress spoke so You spoke fondly of my seizures? Ancient Greeks believed people like you possessed prophetic abilities, you know. Sort of nonsense, if you ask me. Either way, you strike me as an intelligent fellow. Would you like to earn some extra cash? Yes. That can only mean yes. Listen closely, there's money to be made, there's plenty more to lose. I'm gonna play a game of cards tonight and I'm going to win, thanks to you. But before I explain my plan, I have a question. Do you know what suits are? Yeah. Good, on to the plan then. Ooh-hoo-hoo. I love planning and suits, and wearing suits are my plans. You will serve us wine as we play and peek at my opponent's cards. You have signaled to me the best suit in his hand, whichever he has most of. How will you signal? I know, after serving the wine, you will take your cloth and wipe the table in a particular pattern corresponding to that suit. That makes sense, I hope. Yes. Good. Let's discuss the wiping patterns you can use as signals. 4 hearts, you will wipe in a counterclockwise motion. If his best suit is spades, counterclockwise, idiot. Majority of diamonds. Up and down. Signal clubs side to side. I love clubbing people to death. Excellent, you seem to be getting the hang of it. I've thrown a lot at you, I know, but you try the next trick. If you peek over my shoulders, you pour me a fresh drink. Give it a try, fool. Think it was spades? Well done, lad. It seems we have ourselves a plan. I now see where the difficulty of this game is going to come in. Oh boy. I take it you've had enough practice. I'm going to do it one more time. Diamonds. There we go. Wonderful. Meet me back here tonight and we'll see about making some real money. Money, money, money. Where has he gone? The gentleman is at this table. You can pay for his wine. I'll deduct that from your wages. You suck. Later that day. I'm in luck tonight. You, on the other hand, you will probably die soon on the gallows or of pox. That will depend on whether I embrace your principles or your mistress. Be careful, sir. My apologies, I spoke in jest. Let me refill your cup. Hello? Oh, I had to push the A button. That... How much do you want to bet? How about 5 livers? Hearts. What? How did you do that? Just the luck of the draw, my good man. A drink and everything will be forgotten. Oh, fuck. What? You think I've had too much? Keep serving if you want to keep your teeth. Clubs. Wipe that grin off your face. That sort of setback happens to everyone, my good friend. Only yesterday I lost a fortune. You know what I did? I had a drink. Allow me. Young man, fortune favors me. I could deserve another drink before we keep playing. Would you be so kind as to refill my cup? Many thanks, lad. I'll say when. When? You've played the first rounds well, lad. Look to our opponent, you can see he's starting to get suspicious. It won't be long before he's had enough. Damn, we've been scoopered. What does that mean? Boy, what are you two whispering about over there? No one cheats me. Oh god. There goes the mistress. Yep. That's unfortunate. Forgive me, lad, I got a little carried away. Law will soon be upon us. We need to go. Now. That odious fellow appears to have left his purse. How careless. The Comte. The other day they seized an odd man who goes by the name of Count Saint-Germain. He sings, plays the violin wonderfully, composes, is mad, and not very sensible. Oh, just Count. Horace Wapple. Camp de Casacards. Egan, France, the following morning. I will butcher all the French words, not on purpose. Perennial, my friend, do you hear that in the breeze? Rustle of the leaves and the murmur of the nearby brook. Yes, our good friend the Count has come. And he brings money. We will stop here for a while. The gentleman who killed your patroness is Colonel Gabriel, commanding the Baron Regiment, not Regiment. And it won't be long until he accuses you of this murder. I'm afraid you'll make the perfect scapegoat. Your animosity with the deceased is well known. You're poor, young, and mute. And you fled the crime scene with a notorious thief. Me. Do not worry, we're safe here. This is the camp of the Casacards. They're friendly, they don't talk. Like all the other Romani in France, they fall between the cracks. Thank you for not using the bad term. They're invisible, a bit like you. Make yourself at home, I need to talk to the magician. Ow! All of me is in pain. Are you done making faces? Good for you, good for you. So you're the new pet of our dear Count de Saint-Germain? No, don't answer that. My name is Aurelio Funes, cheat and humble artist of the shadows. Trick my fellow man for mellowfan? I trick my fellow man for money and adventure. Would you like to learn magic? I thought you might say that. I love 3-card Monty. Oh my god. It's called 3-card Monty. During the 100 Years' War, an English lord lost the entirety of his estates over this game. It's a very English thing to do. So true. I mean, it's also a rigged con artist's game, so you know. He threw himself off the White Cliffs of Dover. Which is a very French thing to do. But follow closely. You see the queen here. I'll put her here. She goes on the bottom. Now follow the queen closely. B. I've been fooled. Magic, isn't it? A simple trick, really. All in the motion, the flow. I trust you understood all that. Not show off what you've learned to the magician. Fine, there's a bit more to that than that. I was playing with you. I'll show you how it's done. Start by flipping the cards over. Good, pick them all up and show me. Fuck. Stop. You're performing here, understand? That means everything has to have a right pace. Too fast and people won't want to bet. Too slow and they'll know you're a cheat. Keep the rhythm, let's try again. I wasn't expecting a quick time event. B. What? What's the range? Just in the thing? Just in the thing. The secret that makes it work. You either play fair and put the queen down, or cheat by putting the card behind it. What'd you choose? No, don't tell me, not for the fun part. Mix them up, but keep a good rhythm. Alright, now take your time and swap 2 cards. Make it look deliberate. Time for me to choose. There you go. Very astute of you. Sometimes it's better to choose not to cheat.
This was not one of those times, but clearly you know what you're doing. Show the magician. 3-card Monty. I want to practice. Am I supposed to be following where the queen is? Good, good, now go. Yes, sir. Drink some water while I go visit the magician. MacGregor is probably after you already. Well, it's not the uncertain hand of chance that has me in this dump. I'm glad you appreciate my hospitality. At least it smells better than Versailles. Come in, boy. I was waiting for you. Yes, come, meet the magician. I will wait outside. Oh yeah, I love dancing. You like dancing, magician? I bet you do. The Count seems to think you have abilities. Trick me. 3-card my Monty. Always the 6 of spades. Magnificent. Time for me to show you a trick then. I'm going to teach you how to read an opponent's mind. I'll prove it to you now. In fact, I'm so confident in my abilities I'll put 40 on the line. I'll take that as a yes. Pick a card, any card, from the deck and place it on top. Remember which one you chose. Eight of spades. Good. The card you chose is on top and you remember it. 8 of spades. Excellent. Now pick a number. Let's say between 2 and 5. Alright, now watch this. I'm going to shuffle the deck and cut it. Abracadabra. I know where your card is in the deck. Remember the number you chose? Watch. According to the number you picked, this next one should be your card. Is that your card? No. Yes, it is. Good, because there's no way I'm parting with my coins over that. And relax, you owe me nothing. The Count told me of your origins. You can see that look in your eye. It's always the same. You want to know how I did it. I'm willing to explain since you showed such promise with 3-card Monty. Alright, so I've chosen my card, the Ace of Diamonds, and placed it at the top of the deck. Time being, let's keep it simple. I'll choose the number 1. It means all we have to do is keep the ace at the top. Let's see what happens if we start shuffling. We first start mixing cards, we can keep an eye on the ace, but if we keep shuffling, we quickly lose track of it. Damn. Let's reset the deck and see what we can do differently. Start shuffling again, but only drop a clump of cards at once. At this stage, we know that the ace is the top of our pile in our bottom hand. Keep shuffling, we'll lose it. Suppose you're wondering how I kept track of your card when I shuffled and cut the deck before. You're right to look suspicious. The trick is to put a mark on our next card so we find it later, even after more shuffling. We do this by dropping one card onto the pile and offsetting it slightly. This is called in-jogging. Remember it well, boy. That's it. Then you can shuffle the rest without worrying about losing the ace. Great, now we know where the ace is. But we wanted it at the top, not somewhere in the middle, so now what? That's where cutting comes in. We can feel for the in-jogged marker with our fingers and cut the deck at that point. Next card down was our ace, remember? So we recombine the pile, it'll be back at the top. Well, why trust me? Let's allow the cards to do the talking. Voila. As if by magic, the ace of diamonds back at the top of the deck. Let's see if you understood that. Try shuffling and cutting and make sure the ace gets back at the top at the end. See if you got it right. It looks like the ace of diamonds to me. Well done. Would you like to practice it again? No. No? Alright, let's take this trick up a gear then. Think about what we learned already. By the end of the trick, we want the ace at the deck, top of the deck. Sure enough, we dealt some of our cards and the ace came out first. The real trick is a bit more impressive. We'll let someone else choose the ace's position. You see, boy, giving your target the feeling that they're in power is the key to pulling the rug from out from underneath their feet. Yes, that's what I said, idiot. So with that in mind, imagine I'm your mark and I've chosen number 4. You need to offset the ace with 3 other cards. It means when you deal, the ace won't be first, but 4th. Teach how to add these offsetting cards while you shuffle. Let's start as we did before. Good. Now before in-jogging, we need to offset the ace the proper position. Drop 3 more cards one at a time. Oh, it's up. You're going wrong there. You haven't offset my card in the right position yet. The card won't be where you want it after the cut. Hand the deck here and I can reset it for another go. And there, back in order. I'll start from the top. Shuffle them down. Now offset. Great. Now create yourself a marker by in-jogging a card. Now what's left is to shuffle the remaining cards down and cut. That all looked right to me. Let's see, shall we? 1, 2, 3, and there's the ace of diamonds, the 4th card, just as planned. Impressive work. But before you go running off to impress everyone with your newfound wizardry, heed some advice. There's nothing more embarrassing than messing up a magic trick, so keep practicing. Now remember, I get to choose where I want my card to end up, and neither me nor anyone you show this to will pick the number 4 just because you learned it, so pay attention to which number is picked, and only offset the card that far. Even number 2. I'll do it right. Time to check. Ace of diamonds, exactly where I asked for it. Well done. I'd like to practice it again. Very well, you seem to know what you're doing. You're a quick study, the count has done well. Is there anything else you have for me? Demonstrated some skill with 3-card Monte earlier. Care to prove yourself again? This is just for me to practice. You think I'd fall for the same trick twice? Not so simple to know the trick. You have to step into the mind of your opponent. Reflect on that. Wait, so if I go back and do it right, will he fall for it? That's what I want to know. Pleased to welcome you into the family. Our trade is dangerous, and this camp will be a safe haven for you through your journey. We will bail you out if we can, help as much as we can. Now go and see the Count. He will explain what that means. Anything else new for me? Back again, are we? Re-explain everything to you. Would you prefer to... Nope. You tricked the magician? Hope you didn't sign away your soul when I've been working so hard to earn it. Oh, come on, lad. It's not like you've sold it death itself. You're part of the family now. We share everything here, including our gains. Everything we give to the camp will be given a good use. It's like a poor people's bank. Support the elderly and the ones who can't afford to work anymore, like Inio. Ironio? I didn't read his name properly. I also hope that one day we could use this money to change things for real in this country. I'll give you 20. Your half the money is yours to spend how you want. We would appreciate it if you could spare some for our cause. We'll give what we can, thank you. We're all done here, we should keep moving. Find a record of your adventures in the journal. Minimum bet 10, 10, 20. We're not going there. Tavern, that's where I already was. Let's go to an inn. We're not going to this inn for leisure, of course. Not when there's coin to be made. That simple trick we pulled at the tavern won't work. What do you feel about taking a seat at the table? I'm ready. Ah, you have a thirst for the game already, I see. You won't be playing to win, of course. You'll be aiding me. Before I get to explain our next strategy, do you know a refresher on the card values of Jack, Queen, King, and Ace? I want to see what the game explains it as. Then I asked then. Pay attention. Every card in the deck has a ranking that determines how strong it is. Okay, so Ace is just going to be a high card that doesn't move back around, like Blackjack can sometimes. Numbered cards go from 2 to 10. They aren't very strong. Let's take a look at the high value cards. Jack is ranked higher than any numbered card, which is the weakest high card value. After him comes the Queen, then we have the King, finally the Ace, which always ranks highest. I have a strong hand if I have any of these cards, but sometimes I'll need multiple aces to win. You're to be a follow me, but perhaps you're just humoring me. Let's see if you've learned anything, idiot. Now which of these cards is the highest ranking? Fit in all suits for now. That's right, Ace is the strongest. You seem to understand, but we can try again. No, move on. It's a face of assured confidence, I think. Very well then, now where were we? Ah, right. I'm going to explain my plan. Similar to last time, I need to signal me of what you know of my opponent's cards. I doubt we'll find anyone quite so drunk as before, so I'll need better information if we're to win. We'll need to communicate the suit and value of our opponent's best card. That'll be enough to tip the scales. Where you hold your cards and how you play them will tell me everything. I call this pinch and drop signal. Let's start with clubs. Lay a card from your hand, holding 3 fingers in the air. Okay, so all the fingers you have down show the opponent things. Very good. For hearts, hold the card out with 2 fingers extended. Right, I'm sure you know where this is going. 1 finger lifted for spades. Good. Have a closed hand when signaling diamonds. Shall we move on to signaling card values, or shall we go be signaling suits again? Where you place a card will signal its value to me. For aces, raise the highest card to the highest point before letting it fall to the table. King, Jack, Queen. Yes. Just like that. For kings, show me a strident ruler by reaching forward and placing him deep into the table. Good. Now for queens, treat the monarch with respect. Gently lower the lady down and place her on the table. Fuck. That's an ace. I know it's not supposed to match. My brain just broke. Perfect. And as for Jack, pull your hand back before you fling the rascal forward. Well done. But to go over that again, shall bring it all together. Very well. Suppose you're wondering how you'll see our opponent's hand if you sat at the table. Any ideas? Quite right, you can't pour the wine when you're a customer. Responsibility will rest on my shoulders. I'll deal in such a way that you may steal a look at our mark's card. Commit to memory the highest value card they get dealt. Don't forget its suit. The lucky wretch is dealt 2 cards of joint highest value, but with different suits, either card will do. I call this technique Dealer's Glimpse. Let's practice. 7 of hearts. 9 of clubs. Nine of clubs. Ooh, Jack of diamonds. Thank God it doesn't time me. Bravo, it seems we have ourselves a plan. We can run it through again if you'd like. Or would you like to rest for the remainder of the journey? Let's do it one more time. Let's do another round. Is there a fast forward button out of curiosity? No. Jack of clubs. Queen of hearts. Good work. We can run it through again if you would like. Or would you like to rest? Go to sleep, you sleepy boy. We've got quite a journey yet. Some head-running practice will pass the time. Let me find my quill. A quick brown fox. This inn has proven to be a fertile hunting ground in the past. Take a look at the man seated over there with all his finery. Let's fleece him for all he's worth. Now stay back here until I'm seated. You seem utterly bored, my young friend, and I happen to know the perfect cure for that ailment. You're not a doctor, I hope. I may be bored, but I'm not suicidal. I only administer the sweetest form of thrill, a good old game of cards. It's a remedy my humors can agree with. Please have a seat. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Dancing by the fire. Oh yeah. Ugh. I'll bet 10. Okay. 10 of spades. 8 of spades. 8 of hearts. Okay, 10 of spades is still the highest. King of diamonds. Ah, now I see how this works. There is a timer. I'm growing sick of your medicine, Count. You stay for another year around, young patient. Won't hurt one bit. Yeah, we'll bet this and we'll go fast. Queen of diamonds. All fingers down. And down on the table. Queen of diamonds. Stringent defeat again. But a dreadful bedside manner, Count. Only through suffering do we feel alive. I go all in. King of hearts. That's 2. 2 ticks down, I believe. I have to wonder how they oh, ace of clubs. I have to wonder how they programmed this. Like, someone has to be guaranteed a certain amount of In the code, it has to probably look to make sure that they get at least one high card. Oh, well, I can't make it back for the next round. Your treatment was expensive, but appreciated. You should say a game of cards a day keeps the doctor away, not an apple. I fully agree, my friend. The apple only works if you're good at throwing it at the doctor. Thank you, monsieur. I will be a good patient and follow your prescription. I sat at the table during a game. We cheated a gentleman. Serenades. All that cheating is making me uneasy. The count says it's a fair game if the player already has too much money. The smell of hops and warm food makes me long for home. Hello. Good morning, young man. You seem rather quaint this morning. The dark beauty of a classic hero and an old romance. Now what can I do for you? Overall, you and the Count have contributed 30 to our cause. Very generous of you and the Count. But I want to contribute more. Hold on. Yes, anything else I can help you with? Count said he would donate 50. You're free to give what you want. I can't give less than 50. I should match the Count's donation. Thank you. I know an orphanage in need. I'll take care of the rest. Interesting. I have a hat now. Welcome. Is the Count treating you well? Are you ready to leave? Let's go to the Parliament's Cafe. We're heading to Toulouse. A city on the verge of hysterical frenzy is the best place to make a profit. The whole city will be busy, noisy, and distracted. We cannot let this opportunity pass. The magician showed you a technique that allows you to maintain and offset a stack, didn't he? Whilst you now have a strong foundation to work with, the technique has some flaws. Fiddling around with the deck at the table is just too risky, so how else can we stack the deck? Use something I call the full harvest. We'll collect cards at the end of a round so they sit favorably in the deck during the next one. Picture in your mind how the cards will fall if you're the dealer. As I'm sitting to your right, I'll be dead last. That's where we want the high value cards. Pick up the card clumps in an order that ensures I'll end up with a high card when you deal. Hello? This is bad instructions. No, lad, that's not correct, I'm afraid. You need to pick up that clump from right to left. Well, you didn't tell me how to do that. Did it again. Jiminy fucking Christmas. Perfect, I'm guaranteed a lovely strong card when you deal. You're doing well, lad, but it will be a bit more complex in practice. There'll be many more cards on the table, and I'm a greedy boy. Make sure I get 3 high value cards this time. Oh, what the fuck? I want the ace from left to... This fucking... There's no indicator to show who goes... I hate this. This is rough. Not quite right, lad. We better get it right before moving on. Let's try again. If there's a timer going during this, then I think I might die. Truly. What? Fine, fuck me, I guess. I literally don't understand. I can't draw from all of these either. There you go. Oh, there is an indicator. I'm just dumb, of course. Okay, so it picks up based on your perspective. And just the ace. I can't get the ace, really? Whatever. I don't get why it's picked up based on your perspective. I feel like it... I mean, I get why, but my brain automatically thought it would be mirrored. I'm gonna repeat it one more time. This doesn't matter. We want this stack. Select from there to there, and I'm gonna do this to this. Doesn't matter what the order is. And we're gonna go this way. Cool. Move on. Good. Imagine you've just collected the cards from the table. Think about how we arrange them and how they'll be dealt out. Your fourth card will be dealt to me, thanks to your high values. Of course, we can't start dealing just yet. We have to shuffle. Or pretend to, at least. Allow me to introduce you to the art of ineffective shuffling. Drop some cards, don't leave your stack behind. Favorable stack is now at the bottom, still in order. The rest of the cards will pile up on top. We eventually want to bring the ordered cards back to the top undisturbed. To help with that, we need to mark the deck. One card poking up is called injogging. I suppose this all sounds familiar. Yes. Well done. Now drop the rest of the cards on top. This makes it look like a real shuffle. I assume based on if you're sitting closer. Watch how I use my fingers to find your injogged card. Then you can combine the cards by putting the bottom pile on top. And that's it. Our ordered cards are ready to be dealt out. Impressive work. You understand the plan then, lad? Gather discarded cards in an order that ensures a favorable deal, then pretend to shuffle before leaning on me to cut the deck. You may scatter some cards down on the table and you can rehearse it. I wish they had the timer in this. I feel like that would actually help to some degree. Which order I picked that up in? This needs to be picked up from right to left. Okay, shuffle, jog, shuffle, shuffle. Count cuts the deck. Perfect. The Shoveled Gatherer. You can wrap up and rest before our arrival if you'd like. I'll do it one more time. Especially if it's going to be on another timer. Put it this way. Now we go like this. Finally we go like this. Shuffle, jog, shuffle, shuffle. Oh. Perfect. Great, I will fetch my quill and you can show me your vows. To the capital, we're arriving. Remember, the stakes are getting higher, lad. We cannot be discovered. 1 hour later. But you are cheating. Please, don't make that face. Sir, I can I am truly happy to make your acquaintance. You are? Nobility is full of scammers and cheats, but they are mostly inept amateurs. Real con artists are a rarity for good reason. Voltaire! Voltaire, come meet these gentlemen. I'm not going to pronounce that in French. That's really funny. What is it, my young friend? Don't you see I'm too busy for your games? I'm gonna make him snooty. I mean, not cheats, professional ones. Cheats, you say? Pretty corrupted souls, how interesting. Monsieur Voltaire, I respectfully disagree. We simply teach men a justified fear of cards and gambling, and we get paid for this humble service. They sound like an elastic concept of virtue and morale. Should we play to test your logic?
Oh yes, please cheat again.
I love cheating.
Betting 10 to start. Okay, I'm going to start like this. I'm going to pick the hand like this. That brings us over to this hand. And now we are going to go with this hand like this. Gather, gather. Looks like they give you a lot of extra time, which is nice. Not for the shuffling phase. Shuffling phase gives you no time. I didn't see anything. You really are rude.
Could I ask a question?
Please do.
Do you play to earn money, or do you play for the mere pleasure of tricking your opponents?
Neither.
Each game I play is just a brick in the edifice I'm building. Each trick is an element of a larger plot. I play patiently, slowly, until I can trick the sun. Like you, Monsieur de Voltaire, one letter at a time, one idea at a time, for the whole world changes.
What about 30? Start with that. Move this one over here. Okay. Grab that card. Going to grab this way. And finally, we're going to grab this queen. Something, something in jog. And then we're going to rob them blind.
Why, this is art. Another round. The expense feels no different from the trip to the theatre. You're in luck, good sir, for we have an encore planned.
All in, baby. Ah. Right to left. Once again, right to left. Going to grab this deck. Now to ensure I don't fuck it up, this deck. And now we do the shuffle. In jog. I'm glad it doesn't go up faster the more suspicious they are. That would be the most punishing negative feedback loop I've ever seen. Not I've ever seen, but it's up there. And just like that, we robbed one of France's greatest thinkers of their money. This experiment is getting expensive for me. It's little and too expensive. I shall go back to my writings. Thank you, gentlemen. It was enlightening. I look forward to seeing the sun blush. Whack. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed. That was Card Shark. If you're interested in learning more card tricks, come play this game. It's a neat game, it's a fun game, and I will see you all next time. Hasta luego.
Monsieur Voltaire.